There we go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Darian is Fishing. Thank you for clicking on this video. It feels like so long since I've done this with energy and with passion. And when we went to Louisiana red fishing, it just sucked, and the video sucked, and nobody watched it, and I didn't watch my unboxing. And I feel like I'm struggling on this, not because of the content necessarily, but just because, well, hell, it's hard to fish without a boat, and I don't like pond fishing. My channel's never gonna be a pond fishing video channel. It's never gonna be, you know, those guys who are pond fishing are doing a hell of a job. They're doing a great job. Those guys who are pond fishing on their YouTube videos, man, they're doing a great job. They're getting a ton of views, but that's just not me. I wanna be fishing from the boat. I wanna be teaching you guys stuff. I wanna be trying to catch big ones out on Lake Guntersville and just traveling around, fishing, creating content, using my 6th Sense stuff, and just putting in a lot of energy and trying to teach people things. And I don't really feel like I'm going to be able to do that great of a job of that fishing from the bank, but I've got good news. As you can see, my boat's empty, but I talked my pawpaw into letting me use his boat again, which is that red Triton you've seen in some of the past videos where I caught some big ones. And so yeah, I'm gonna head right now to go pick up that boat and get everything I need. Yeah, that way I can at least go back fishing, because it sucked, honestly. I've been boatless for a couple weeks now, and it's frustrating, to say the least. It is very frustrating because, one, can't film videos, two, well, hell, I just haven't been fishing, and that sucks. So I'm gonna head over to my pawpaw's house. It's about an hour drive. I'll see you guys when I get there. Well, I have made it to my Nana Pawpaw's house and gonna pick up this beauty, TR20 X Series Triton. It's like a 2004-ish, 2003, 2004, 2005, something like that. Pawpaw's got a bunch of clothes on his boat. If you know my Pawpaw, two things. He always has a ton of tackle on his boat, like an insane amount of tackle. My Pawpaw has enough tackle to feed 15 or more than that, probably more than 15, 1,000 people to go fishing for a year. Actually, if you want to look in here, I mean, there's just so much tackle. You could literally fish for the rest of your life and your grandparents' life and your kids' lives, all with the tackle that's in my Pawpaw's boat. But Pawpaw is definitely ready for anything. Meanwhile, I'll probably bring like maybe 2 rods tomorrow and about a handful of crankbaits. Just send it. But gonna get this stuff out of his boat, and I guess y'all can watch. Oh! Yeah, y'all aren't gonna be able to see jack diddly. Alright, so I've got the boat hooked up. That didn't take long. Got her hooked up, got her pinned, got the plug in, both the emergency straps on. Got all his stuff out of the boat. Everything's tidy, ready to run down the lake. Oh, also Pawpaw bought a new Atlas jack plate, which he put on here in the house himself. So hopefully that works out good. But I've already hooked up the boat, and I'll see you guys in the morning on my way to the lake. And if you would, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up just for me finally getting back into it. I've been slacking recently. I need some motivation. Let YouTube know that y'all like my YouTube channel by just giving this video a thumbs up. I know that you've already seen all this. I know that you know that I'm in my Pawpaw's boat. I know that you know I'm going fishing today. But I'm just super excited. It's the next day from the beginning of this video. As you can see, I'm in my Pawpaw's boat. Got the red Triton, and I haven't been out on this lake in quite a minute, and it's very unfortunate because this is one of the best times to be out on the water. The only problem with getting a new boat every year and selling it every year is that normally happens in the winter time, and so you have the winter time without a boat, which sucks because this is actually one of the better times to fish. And I don't know if it's gotten good yet, maybe not. I feel like it probably is, but I don't know. But one of the first things I like to do, honestly, a lot of times when I fish this lake, is I put it into this ramp nearly every time. And I like to just start on a new trip. When I haven't been out here in a while, I'll just start on this riprap and work I don't know, 200 or 300 yards down the riprap, maybe 200 yards down the riprap, just to get a feel for like what's going on. Because sometimes you can like quickly notice, or they're biting really good on the riprap. I feel like they'll be biting in other places, or I work the whole stretch in different depth zones and never get a bite, and I'm like, all right, this is gonna be one of them days I gotta really focus on the details, really grind, and you know, make sure you don't miss anything. So just quickly, I'm gonna work down this riprap. That'll give me a good idea, kind of a feel for what's going on. And then from there, I'm gonna make a decision on what to do. But just wanted to quickly say that everybody's doing Black Friday right now. Everybody's doing the sales and the discounts, and 6 Cents is doing a crazy one, 20% off everything. It's limited, a couple of things aren't included in that, but any of the tackle that I get from 6 Cents, you can save on it right now, 20% off. The 6 Cents Black Friday code is BF20, and yeah, so that's enough plugging. Now I'm gonna put the chesty on, get rigged up, and we'll see you on the chesty in a second. So today I'm gonna start with a crankbait, a square bill, and I'm actually gonna use the mini mag that came in that 6 Cents Super 6 box. Perfect search bait. It's a little big. It's not too big. I'll give you a size comparison. I'll give you a size comparison. This is a Lucky Craft BDS3, and it's the exact same length as a BDS3. It is a little bit wider than a BDS3, but a BDS3 is actually kind of a narrow bait for its size. I would say it's a little bit taller than a BDS3, maybe 1/4 inch taller, not a ton bigger. And then here's it compared to a Bandit 200. Obviously it's a lot bigger than a Bandit 200, but the point I'm getting to is it's not too big to throw. Like, it's not like it's a, you know how if you want to go fish out deep, but you're like, wow, 10XD is just gigantic, and so it just feels kind of awkward. This one doesn't actually feel awkward. It's actually a good size, and it is a freaking awesome color, wild shad. I tie a Palomar knot on everything, as I've said a trillion times. Again, this is 6 Cents Mini Mag SB 3.8. I don't know what the 3.8 is, but it's a square bill. And I'm gonna get to work. But first, my wife is calling me. Hello. I just got out to the water. What you doing? We're gonna take a couple casts down this bank. Probably spend about 15-20 minutes. First thing I'm noticing with this crankbait is it's very heavy, so it throws a long ways. It has a lot of wobble to it, which is good. And there's a lot of freaking float eelgrass, as always. All right, not even gonna lie about this. I sucked yesterday. This is the next day. Just got out to the water. I'm out obviously on Lake Guntersville again. I just couldn't figure them out yesterday. Fished around, fished the causeway mostly, and never had a bite. It was tough. It was very tough. To the square bill around, to the jig around. But today, I've got the Alabama rig, which I'm gonna throw at them. And it's a umbrella rig. I think that's the best one, Flash Mob Junior. It's got the little blades on it. I got little tiny swim bait heads and little tiny 6 Cents Divine swim baits, which perfectly match the hatch. Bait's tiny this time of year, and typically the fish that are schooling, the fish that are grouped up, and the ones that are gonna be biting today, hopefully, are gonna be biting this sucker right here. I'm gonna put this camera down, pick that rod up, and go throwing my Alabama rig around, hopefully to get some better results than I had yesterday. And yeah, hopefully be able to make a video for you guys. I just had a spider crawl across the screen. I don't know if y'all can see that, but anyhow, see you guys on the chesty in a second. Here's one. Good one too. Finally. There we go. It has taken me 2 days to do this, but there we go. Let's get another one of those. That didn't suck. There we go. Caught one on the old jig. Oh, cold water fish too. Tiny, tiny, tiny. I haven't caught one on a jig in a minute. That's a Divine 6-cent jig. Got a little guy back. I wasn't having any more luck with that A-rig, mostly because all the floating stuff everywhere. I can't really fish it that good because I was getting hung up every single cast. So I picked up a jig, just trying to get below this stuff and slow down a little bit. And within the first 20 yards, it worked. I haven't fished this bank in probably 10 years. That was the most subtle bite too. These cold water fish, sometimes they don't bite that hard. You gotta have a good rod and just be paying a lot of attention. Oh, Jesus. Well, I've made it back to the boat ramp. And it just sucks today, honestly. It just sucks. It's kind of cold. Not really that cold, honestly. I'm just making an excuse about that. It's not that cold, but I just suck. It just sucks. 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 You know those days when it just sucks? Today is one of those days. You know those days when you come back home and your wife's like, "Hey baby, I made some spaghetti. Did y'all catch them today?" And you're like, "No, I don't even really want to talk about it." Today is one of those days. I caught 2 tiny fish, but I had fun. It's better than being in the house. Good little break from the house. Gonna head back to the house now, get a little work done today. Oh man, hope you guys enjoyed what little bit of video that was. Wasn't really the best ever, but anyhow, I'll see you guys at the house in a few minutes. We'll talk about some stuff when I get to the house, but in the meantime, while I'm driving, please do me a huge favor. Just give this video a thumbs up. I need a thumbs up right now. I'm down on my luck, not catching a lot of fish. I need a thumbs up. Just please go ahead and give me one, please. All right, back at the shop. Got the boat put up, and just wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you guys a little bit. So I know I haven't been cracking out a lot of videos, and I hate that I don't get to make a lot of videos right now, but there's a couple reasons for it. One, I don't have a boat, so it's a little hard to fish. I'm never gonna be the guy who films 5 videos a week fishing from a pond. I just don't care to do that. There's a lot of guys who are doing a good job of it. One of the biggest fishing YouTuber, bass fishing YouTuber, one rod, one reel. He doesn't even have a boat, so he fishes only from ponds. I just don't care to do that. I'm not a pond fisherman. I have a boat. I know I fish this lake. I love this lake. I love the lakes in Alabama, and I'm not gonna just fish from the bank. That's just not me. Those guys, they can go film a lot of videos in a day simply because they can go to a pond, film, and then go to another pond, film, go to another pond and film. They've spent $10 in gas driving, and they, you know, quickly fish a pond, and now they've got 3 videos shot in one day. I would rather do a real fishing day, actually go to the lake and actually fish and actually figure things out, and that's just going to be what I do. I'm not gonna be a pond fisherman, and that's just is what it is. So without having a boat, I'm limited. I'm doing 1 video a week right now, but there's another reason for that, and it is that me and Hannah, I talked about in the Q&A, I kind of talked about my business and what all we do. Well, in March, Hannah is quitting her job, or I say quitting. She's leaving her job, which they already know she's leaving, and she's coming to work with me full time to do a couple things. Help on the social media side of what all we're doing. I just need some help. It's getting big, and I need to hire someone. So Hannah's gonna do that, but also Hannah's gonna get to be my cameraman or camera girl and go everywhere with me and be able to use this big camera and have that third person angle where it's not just me holding a selfie all the time, which I don't mind doing, but I think that's gonna help us in knocking out the amount of content that we can get, just because, and the quality of content. I feel like it's gonna go up just because it's not me doing this all the time. It's I can fish more, I can talk more, have Hannah on the camera. I just think it's gonna be a good routine, and we're gonna really start cranking out a lot of videos. So this year, I started 3 videos a week in July. I started my channel in March, and then in July, I did 3 videos a week. So next year, I think probably maybe in February, but definitely by March, I'll be doing 3 videos a week again. I'm probably just gonna do 1 a week until then, because there's multiple things going on. I wanna make sure that when Hannah is ready to leave her work financially, we're good, which we will be good. It's kind of nerve-wracking because she's leaving that money on the table. So we're trying to set things up so that when she leaves work, we'll be good. But also, we have found a piece of property that we're gonna buy, and we can't make an actual offer on it with the way our taxes are done. We can't make an offer on that house until the 1st of the new year. So on the 1st, we're gonna make an offer. I feel like hopefully we'll get it. It's a really cool place on Guntersville. It's got 2 cabins. It's awesome. I'm really excited about it. So we're trying to get a lot of things set up. That way, once it's time, we've got all these things going on. Hannah can help me manage. Hannah can help me film. Hannah's going to be working, and I just think it's going to be a good thing. So mentally, I need to be putting my time right now into other things and not just cranking out 3 YouTube videos a week, which is a lot of time, a lot of energy. I want to kind of put some of that time and energy into the businesses, so that once we're ready, once Hannah makes the move, we'll be good to go and we can get back to filming. But thank you guys for sticking through this. Thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for everything. Subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already, please go subscribe. If you're just now getting to my channel, I know you're thinking this is probably a little bit slow, a little bit boring, but I can promise you in the summertime, in the spring, summer, fall, typically in the fall, but not this fall, it sucked. Man, I'm cranking out a lot of videos, 3 a week, hopefully 4 a week, and we caught some big ones this year, but I've got to get my priorities set right so that I can film YouTube videos next year for you guys. But last thing, I wanted to do a sponsor plug. I know that y'all really hate sponsor plugs, I've figured that out, but 6 Cents is doing a Black Friday sale. It's going on right now. I'm posting this video on Friday. BF20 is the code to save 20% off for almost anything on the website, not including the plastics, and a couple other things aren't included, but BF20 save you 20% off. 6centsfishing.com. And again, also on my quantum stuff, my quantum discount is 25% off, but I was told by them that they might not be doing that code next year, maybe. I'm not sure. They're not really sure what they're going to do on it. They kind of did that as a test, and we've sold a bunch of rods. So if you're interested in getting any quantum rods or reel, just go ahead and use that code. If you're wanting something for Christmas, or if you want to ask for something for Christmas, you're looking for a good rod and reel, you can save 25% off on anything that's quantum on their website by using the code DIF25. Hopefully the code lasts till next year, but they're saying it might not. So anyhow, Thanks guys for watching this video, for watching this channel, for subscribing, and me and Hannah really appreciate it. I'm gonna go inside, head to the gym, then come back and edit this video. Hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving, by the way. I'm super excited. Me and Hannah both come from divorced family. Our parents, both of our parents are divorced, which means you got all kind of parents, all kind of grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins on both sides that don't talk, that you got to go over here and travel over there. So the holidays are always a fun time for us traveling wise, just because there's a lot of it going on. But the good thing is for the most part, all of our families are still close. They're not like, obviously they're divorced, so they can't be too close, but our families are still close, which makes the holidays not awkward, because I know a lot of people have those holidays that are awkward because their parents don't get along or whatever, or however you would do it, whatever. But lucky for us, our parents, they still get along. They're just divorced, didn't work out. But happy to do that. Y'all have a good Thanksgiving, and I'll see you on the next video. Wait, I take that back. I realized that I just said the video is going up on Friday, so I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I'll see you on the next video.